We are pleased to learn that, despite the tumult, Gringoire and his play held firm. The actors, under his obstinate command, continued to recite the mystery. He, stoic, persisted in listening. He had made his peace with the uproar, convinced that a spark of attention might return. That hope was revived when he saw Quasimodo, Coppenole, and the Pope of Fools Farandole burst out. The crowd surged after them. "There's the rabble," he told himself. But the rabble was everyone. In the blink of an eye, the great hall emptied. A few spectators remained, scattered, clinging to the pillars, women, old men, children tired of the hubbub. Schoolboys perched at the windows watched the square. "They will do for the end of my mystery," thought Gringoire. Few, but learned. For a moment that was meant to be solemn nearly vanished. The symphony planned for the arrival of the Virgin had disappeared with the procession. The music had been carried away. "Pass on," he said without anger. He approached a group of burghers and overheard scraps of conversation. The Hôtel de Navarre rented, rents rising. Gringoire, smiling bitterly, thought he had his audience. But the scene changed. A boy at one of the casement windows suddenly cried, "La Esmeralda! La Esmeralda!" That name was like a spell. Everything that remained leapt toward the windows. People scrambled up the walls. They shouted. They applauded outside. Gringoire clasped his hands. "What does that mean, La Esmeralda?" he lamented. "Ah, we must look out the windows." At the theater, the tragic moment was interrupted. Jupiter, ready to hurl the thunderbolt, stood motionless at the foot of the stage. "Michel Giborne, what are you doing there?" "Go up," cried the irritated poet. "Alas," said Jupiter, "a schoolboy has taken the ladder." The truth appeared. The link between the climax and the denouement had been broken by the curiosity of a child who, to see Esmeralda, had taken the ladder away, saying, "Look, here's a ladder that's of no use." It was the last slap. Gringoire accepted it with resignation. "May the devil take you," he cried to the actors, "and if I get paid, you will." He withdrew with his head bowed, the last to leave like a defeated but dignified general. Descending the palace's tortuous stairs, he grumbled, "What a fine rabble of asses those Parisians are. They come for a mystery and listen to nothing. Clopin, the cardinal, Coppenole, Quasimodo, everything but the Virgin. Me, a poet, to have the success of an apothecary. And that Esmeralda, what sort of word is that? Egyptian." He finished bitterly.